people don't actually like spend time to write. Like people can't write much. It's very common. Like everybody is like that. We are busy. We don't want to write stuff. But people know how to like instruct. People know how to tell like, okay, go to G2 and read the reviews and just tell me what they say. That's it. And people can say that and just automate the thing that they usually do on a browser. So I feel like this is so important.
Hi, my name is Dimitri Panici, and I'm a content creator, agency owner, and AI enthusiast. You're listening to the AI Agents Podcast, brought to you by Jotform, and featuring our very own CEO and founder, Agentic Tank. This is the show where artificial intelligence meets innovation, productivity, and the tools shaping the future of work. Enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the AI Agents Podcast. It's your two favorite nerds talking about AI agents and all the things going on in the world. Basketball season's back in full effect, so the world is a happier place. How are we doing today, Adekin?
Good. Like just when I watch Wembanyama, it's crazy. It's like he's like playing with his kids, like a father playing with his kids, like not allowing them to shoot the ball. Yeah.
They think they're shooting a jump shot and somehow it gets blocked. That is, we don't see that. Jump shots don't get blocked like they do. So, but enough basketball talk. We're here to talk today about another jump shot into the proverbial sphere of agents. ChatGPT's taken its shot at the browser game, and more specifically, the browser agent game. So a lot of you are probably familiar with the fact that ChatGPT has been the primary, LLM for the last couple of years, obviously with competition from others, but they're trying to get into the browser game. And we're going to be exploring today how exactly this browser is agentic, and specifically one aspect of it, which a lot of people should really look into, which is its agent mode.
Yeah. So ChatGPT released a browser. If any browser, like that wouldn't excite me. Like, why would I need a browser? Like, I can just use ChatGPT in Chrome or Firefox. But the thing is, what I'm really interested in is not the browser, and I wouldn't use it for my daily tasks. But what I'm really interested in, what it includes. Basically, ChatGPT, I think it was probably like a year ago, released this computer agent mode, and this agent that you could use it to actually do tasks, but it wasn't that great. What they did was like they actually put that agent, the browser use agent, into a real browser, and they released the browser. So that means you can actually like talk to your browser and tell it to do things. And this is what we are going to demonstrate today, how to talk to your browser and ask it to do things. And I think if you're a busy professional, if you're a busy entrepreneur, you're going to appreciate it, because many of the things that you try to do when you're trying to do like deep research or maintenance, they get blocked because they aren't real like browser use agents. They're just like bots that trying to pull the page. So like, for example, when I go to G2 and try to do a research, when I say, okay, go and read all the reviews for this product on G2 and tell me like what top things people are actually asking about it. What are the strengths and weaknesses? And what happens is that the mainers or these deep research agents, they get blocked by G2, and then you cannot do it. But when you're using a real browser, it's like, you're actually browsing it, but the AI, like you're supervising an AI to do the browsing. So you're still saving the time. You're still doing that. It's a little slower, but at least you don't get blocked, because like if you get blocked, you can always like, take over as well. It has a takeover feature as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to demonstrate today. And it's a very useful feature if you need automation.
Yeah, and I think, it's one of those things where we covered deep research before because it is pretty agentic. It does a lot of work for you that others wouldn't. And We're gonna talk about a little bit later in the show some of the concerns people are having with it, whether those are warranted, what those look like, and overall just kind of our closing thoughts. We'll put together all the cool stuff we're seeing here. But first, let's have Idekin open up his. I guess I was gonna say his browser, but his open up his Atlas to show us what's going on.
So, this is just basically they made it from Chromium. So basically, it's a Chrome browser, but they customized it. And what I'm really interested in is this agent mod, because this agent mod can actually do things for me and automate tasks for me. So, for example, let's say I need to create a form, and I can just put my prompt here, create an appointment booking form using JotForm, and give me the link for it, right? That's it. That could be a task that I'm going to do. But if I just typed it here, let's see what happens. No, I don't think it went into agent mode. Okay. Yeah, now it's in the agent mode. So basically, it's using the browser here. You can see it. And I could always take over from here. So basically, it went to jotform.com, and it's looking at the page. And basically, it's just like being because what I've seen, I actually tried this prompt multiple times, and actually it did different things every time. So every time it's actually like just reading the page, understanding what it is, and then basically it's reasoning within the page and deciding what to do and does it. So basically, but for example, this time it actually and it wrote a prompt and it entered that prompt here. And in previous times, I've seen it actually with the exact same prompt. I've seen it created a blank form and then edit those questions. I've seen it use templates, and so I could always take over and then maybe close this so that we can see it and we can resume. And I see it do things in a very different ways. So basically, it's using the form builder, checking if it has the right questions probably. Let's see what it's doing. Confirm next steps. And the great thing is like you have this dictate, right? You can basically
talk to it.
And you can actually tell it to do things. So basically, you could use the computer without touching your keyboard or mouse, if you think about it.
That's amazing.
Let's try that, right? So let's check this booking form button. You can see it here. It actually created this booking form. That's great. And let's go back and let's use the dictate. I actually haven't tried this. I'm gonna try it right now. Okay, microphone. Add a JotForm logo to my form. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna do.
This quirk is wild.
I love how they made this cursor large and then you can actually read what it's thinking here.
That's pretty cool.
As a UI, it's amazing. All right, it found it. It's gonna add a logo to my form.
Now, what I'm just thinking here is it's incredible to me that previously we really didn't have anything that was able to interact with your computer, and then they had Operator, and it seemed like they kind of scrapped Operator and just took whatever tech they were building and shoved it inside of like
a they're
browser,
reusing
right?
that technology here.
Yeah.
And it's much better because you can control it, you can take over, you can watch it, and if it's failed, you can always tell it to do something
Like on the
right.
bottom right, do you see how it says follow up in the section on the bottom right for you?
You mean here?
Not that you could either, well,
Mm-hmm.
in that area, yes. You could either, first you could take control in the center. Second, you can on the bottom right describe a task, so you can write something in the bottom right of the screen. So in the section you were looking at right
Exactly.
here. So,
You
yeah,
can give it further instructions. So I think it completed.
it
That's
did. Yeah.
or I clicked on something, and basically you can ask it to do like change the background color to orange. Let's see. Just like I've basically dictated it, I could also write by request here. And what was amazing is it actually did like a web search. It went to our like brand page, and from there it pulled a logo and it used the logo. I wouldn't have used this logo. By the way, I would have used like a transparent logo. Maybe I should ask that as well. Let's see if it's gonna be able to change the background. I think it's doing research. Like it's just probably googling or
Yeah, as you can see,
documenting
it says
how
it's
to
yeah, it's
change.
saying troubleshooting the color issue. It seems the color field isn't clickable due to it. So switching to the standard interaction method. Let's open
Mm,
it. Yeah, wow. So it's literally trying to sort out why it's not able to
yeah.
do what's being requested.
So maybe it's not that good at color because color is really hard.
Maybe they
Uh,
don't know how to do
like
text
reading
codes.
the page is like clicking buttons are easier, but color is not that easy if you think about it for an AI. Let's
Yo,
see if
this
it's
is
gonna be.
wild. I'm doing my own research right now, and
Okay.
on
Yeah,
something,
got it.
and oh wow, it did get it. I'm doing my own research right now, and I just heard it go onto LinkedIn and find some of the clips from. I'm having it research. I'll show in a second. I'm having it. I said, find the most recent episodes of the AI Agents podcast and tell me who they've interviewed. Also, find Dimitri, Panici, and Idekin on LinkedIn. Go on LinkedIn and find different social posts of them being on their podcast recently too. And I heard it. It started at like it's like going and trying to find it. It's wild.
Let's see the logo. It looks good. I can change it to transparent, but it's not actually gonna look any more good because we have orange here. So let's take a look at the form. Let's refresh the form. Yay, we got it. Like it looks beautiful. Yeah, so basically, if you are new to a product, if you don't want to learn it, why learn it? You don't need to learn it anymore. You can just use Atlas and ask it to do things for
Dude,
you. And
that's ridiculous.
basically, when it was doing things, it did like so many like web queries in the background to be to search for all these user guides, and then it actually completed those tasks, and that's how it was able to do things. If it was me, like let's say I don't know just for maybe I wouldn't have spent so much time like just trying to find the correct solution if it's not easy to find. But um, AI doesn't have those limitations, basically. Or you could be just using a product, but you're stuck somewhere, or you don't want to like write a long test or something. You could just instruct it, and it will do things for you. So I think it's very useful if you're as a part of your day, like if you are doing things that you know with repetitions, it can help you do those repetitions so that it's just you're just like giving a command and saying, okay, do this for me, and then it's doing it for you. And the advantage is whatever you can do on a browser, it can actually do it. So I think it's like there's a big leap here. We don't have like you don't have that on the ChatGPT chat box. It can do the web search, it can do many things, but it cannot actually use products. Right now, with ChatGPT Atlas agent mode, you can actually AI can actually use the product for you, and you can watch it use it. I think it's amazing. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, totally.
You-
I'm gonna show you my stuff now. Yeah, it's wild. I have right here. So I had to do agent mode, and it basically, I don't think people realize this, but when you just use like the web search functionality, sometimes it gets pricing wrong for credits. So this right here, it says Apollo, basic, professional, whatever. It says 1,000 export credits, right? 2,000 export credits, 4,000. These numbers are accurate, but guess what? I've done it with just web search. So when it doesn't go to the page, and it has like the old info. It has, because it doesn't verify it, because it's using blogs that are outdated. Right? So this is correct. This is more accurately correct. Then we have something like Lusha, which is a tool I had never heard of, which was I did this test on Claude, I did this test on normal ChatGPT, I did this test on Perplexity. I asked it to give me basically an API enrichment tool. So like I use Clay, which allows you to enrich contacts, but it's more like a workflow tool. And I needed an API where it's like, okay, find me their email, find me their phone number. And this gave me a really good comprehensive list. And it went to all the pages and it found it. So that's one thing. But now what I'm doing is I'm having it find me the most recent episodes of the AI Agents podcast and tell me who they've interviewed. Also, find Dimitri Benici and Adi Tank. Oh, it's going on my dang LinkedIn. What's going on, man? And then I'm, funny enough, on another tab, I'm multi-tabbing right now.
This is huge because if you think about it, like LinkedIn actually doesn't allow any AI.
No, it doesn't.
And now with this, you can actually use LinkedIn with your AI. Like you can do research on LinkedIn using AI. So yeah.
Not only
hopefully
that,
Trump
but
will block it.
hopefully that is true. But also what I'm doing is I'm saying, give me a full breakdown of Matas Buzelis and how he's played recently, because I'm a Bulls fan, but I haven't paid attention much this season. I know we're 4-0, but I don't know how Matas has been playing. So I'm multi-tabbing. It's going between you researching about real stuff and then researching about other stuff. So take a look here. We're collecting citations and preparing LinkedIn search. This is so cool to me. I also think it's kind of crazy that I can multi-tab, like agent mode. I actually want to know. Let's ask agent mode. How many how many instances of ChatGPT Atlas agent mode can I have at once? And obviously in this browser I can just type this, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't
It's just regular. This is regular ChatGPT. If you don't click on agent mode, it's regular.
Yeah.
ChatGPT. Yeah.
So I can just ask it like this. It'll search it.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen somewhere that you have to keep the tab open for the automation to continue. I'm not sure if it's real, but I've seen something like that.
So this just finished. I don't think it's real though, because it was working on both of them while I was multi-tabbing. Yeah. So it was like it was on my page. I went to check out what Matas was doing, and then I went to you. So I don't think that's true.
Look at that page. It actually says something though. Go back to that page. I think that was a basketball.
Yeah, finalizing summaries and stats. Okay. It's finding the recent articles talking about.
Is, like when you checked it actually said like I think it stopped because you were on other tabs, and now it continued forward. Yeah,
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll see. But as you can see, it found some recent episodes that we had. This is the latest episode we posted with a guy named Kostas, Dimitri, and Medican interviewed influencer marketing agents, ChatGPT agent builder. This seems right. Braden Ream, voice flow, voice agents. This is accurate. It's found on. They went on Jotform's website to find it. Now let's go through here. It has my profile. It has even recent social posts on LinkedIn. Watch this.
Wow.
Isn't this wild?
Nice.
So I click on this guy. I recently joined. See this? It's crazy. Like you couldn't before find. Look at this. You even found a video. Like, I don't know, man. What are your thoughts on this? This to me is wild. The fact that you can really how do I say that? I am browsing. This is browsing
Yeah.
without me browsing.
Oh, okay. You are automating your browsing. Automated browsing would be the word for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, you're not browsing. AI is browsing.
That's
You
what I mean.
are
I
managing your,
typed a sentence and it browsed for me.
yeah, AI works for you. And it's like, you have an AI employee who is browsing for you. And sometimes, and it's using a browser for you. And this is really important because many of the things that AI can do today is not possible without really using a browser. Like, but this allows you to actually do that. Yeah. I mean, there are
Yeah.
a lot of startups. Like, I remember, like, we covered some of them in some early episodes. Do you remember? Browser use agents. And we were like surprised how much they could do. But if you think about it, those startups are now probably dead because it's just,
Wait,
they use
I agree
basic.
with you completely. Yeah, we reviewed a company early on that was. I actually just had an idea for another one. You want to try another fun one out?
Yeah.
Could you? Okay, so I think I'm logged into my I'm just gonna check if I'm logged into my Google Sheets. Because if I'm could it make a Google Sheet for me? Yeah,
It can.
That's
But
crazy.
it's not that great yet.
Okay. Okay.
It's not that like it. But I think it's more optimized for clicking buttons, reading pages, and it's less optimized for using products like Google Sheets. It can use it, but it's not perfect. But I think it will get there. One of the like OpenAI releases also products, and many people think, okay, these products are not ready. Why do they release them? But I think the reason they're releasing these products is like they want to find out like what people are doing with these products, and then discover like, okay, a lot of people are trying to use Google Sheets with this product, and then they actually fix that part later on. And I think that's a great strategy. Um, yeah, why don't you try a task on Google Sheets?
Yeah, so I said plan a weekend together with friends, start an agent to plan a weekend together, collect locations and preferences, propose venues and activities, coordinate times, make reservations, and send reminders. So I'm curious how this is going to go. Okay, it is a little creepy. It knows I'm in Chicago because I didn't say anything about that, but it knows where I'm. It knows my history. That's not weird at all.
Well, all the chats we can see on the left, maybe you should close that. It's actually like it has your history of ChatGPT, so it knows that you're in Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all your ChatGPT history, it actually has that.
Yeah, you have the ability to. I should show it in the tab. You have the ability to when you're there's an option for agent mode logged in or logged out of ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, logged out is kind of like probably more like incognito mode.
Yes.
Yeah,
that would make sense. But can you even actually? You can open up an incognito window of I'm hovering over my Atlas. It says you can open up an incognito Atlas. Actually,
I think if you're worried, Atlas is gonna mess something up. Like it's gonna log into your Gmail or it's gonna log into. My recommendation would be is that probably not use Atlas as your primary browser because like maybe you don't want to allow all those authentications to Atlas. Just go to Atlas whenever you need to do automation. That would be my advice. That's what I do.
let's see how this goes. So it went and found me some restaurants in Chicago. Found me reservations. I don't think it executed on the edge of it reservations, but it's creating a plan document like a itinerary.
Did you actually want a Google Sheet or Google Doc?
I typed Google Docs because when you said it wasn't as good at Google Sheets, I figured maybe Google Docs was easier. I am kind of curious how this will. It's probably easy because of the fact that it's a LLM, right? I'd hope it can do this. That's kind of a easier test. I did want to talk about the ChatGPT Atlas kind of security stuff. It does track kind of your patterns and stuff like that, similar to what happens with ChatGPT as it does already. And you know, just Heideken's point, I think I'm an AI optimist. I think in general these are good things. But if you do have that concern, like we're saying, just use it for research, right? Use it for research. Don't use it for as much deep research. Don't use it for stuff that you could use on your normal browser if that's your concern. Like, this is actually pretty incredible that it did this. But then again, like I said, it's an LLM, so I would have hoped that it did it. So it knows this weekend is November 1st through 2nd, which is pretty funny. Oh, you know what's crazy? This is actually good advice. And I just want to call out for Chicago recommendations. I did want to just call out real quick on the bottom right. It did have a circle that had the little like block in it, which means it was running. So now that it's not there anymore, we know it's not running. So we can get together. It's
also a little blurry when it's running.
It does like those little like specks. Yeah, it does like little specks everywhere. So these are actually really good recommendations. Barcelona and Cupertino are two places I frequent. So I've never been to Irazu, so I could check that out. And it even found me times that are available. And as you can tell, when it comes to Saturday nights, nobody has anything better to do than plan weekend dinner already. So this is so Chicago. If you're trying to book a last minute reservation, it has to be at like 9 p.m. or 4:30 because everyone's already booked all the times. So
it even checked those times and gave it to you. That's great. If you ask it to make a reservation,
that. Look, it's got a pumpkin pop up for like. I was actually about to send a follow up saying, "Is there any Halloween stuff? Is there any?"
Should you do a reservation? You can always cancel it later.
I actually kind of want to see what happens. You want me to try that?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Is there any? Could you book the reservation in at Bracero in Westtown? Wait, no. Which one had the reservations? Where was that? Yeah, in Westtown for 8:30 p.m. on Saturday. Also, is there any fun Halloween stuff in the city? Add that to the doc. Yeah, so this is the thing. It's wild. Is how I'll put it. I never really thought we didn't have the power to do this eventually, but I guess that now it's in front of me, I'm just kind of in shock, you know? Right? Like, I think we both probably saw this coming in our heads, like, this is the perfect world, right? I type, and it does the things I want on my computer.
Yeah. You didn't actually have to type it. You could actually click on
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. I could use the microphone. That's my bad. Yeah, that's even the more stupid thing. I can like literally yap at this thing and it does what I tell it to. I can be like laying on my couch yapping at this thing.
Talking to your browser. Yeah. Just, you could actually, just connect your browser to your TV and just lay down.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought. I have AirPlay on my TV.
You just need the microphone.
Inside of, I don't know if you guys have ever used Mac. So this is just my weird nerdy stuff. Let me share my whole screen for a second so you guys see this. You guys totally, if you are trying this out for yourself, he's not kidding. Like, I use a Mac. Do you use a Mac?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you like, use screen mirroring and extend it to your TV, right? And then you can
your neighbor's TV.
That's my dad. For some reason it's my dad's name. So for some reason, yeah, it's a sick Italian name. But no, like, you could do that and then just, like he said, just dictate and yap at this thing while you're laying on your couch. All right, to avoid any accidental format. Okay, so now it's reformatting the document. I love that. That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
This is wild. Okay, I'll summarize.
It just is so much.
So Let's see. It looks like I unintentionally split the bullet point. Okay, so it knows it messed up. Now it's fixing it. Okay, look at this. There is some Halloween events though. We got slightly spooky Saturday at Navy Pier. We got Chicago Park District Halloween events. We got Forbidden Forest Experience, a Harry Potter themed forest walk near Chicago. Ooh. I think this is where we're seeing some of the. It's funny, in real time we went just from excitement to the real errors that can exist. So let's see. It seems like. Oh, here we go.
All right, it's making the reservation in front of our eyes.
Oh boy.
I said 8:30 p.m. on Saturday. Let's see if it figures out. Those Saturdays November 2nd. I'm just kind of curious how it does this. It's about to adjust.
On AI demo, they're always doing like airline reservation.
Yeah, what is up with that? Do people not want to book their own stuff? I don't know. I'm like, I've never been that like bothered about booking a damn reservation.
Wow. Pick the right time.
Yeah, let's see if it does Saturday.
Is the day correct?
It's
November 1st?
it's doing the time first. So no, Saturday's date. Saturday is the 1st. Holy shit. Sorry. It's just shocking to me. Okay,
this,
so it can't...
this is actually like, this could be like the most useful way to use the agent mode.
It's like, can you find me? Oh, you know what? All right. Idekin, you're married. There's a running joke in the States, and I think it's accurate between me and my girlfriend. At least I won't speak for everybody's relationship, but the question of where the hell are we eating? You know, like what are we doing for dinner? A tale as old as time, trying to figure out what the hell to do there. And I tell you what, all I would do is just be like, you know what kind of food do you want? I want XYZ. It's like, okay, what time are we thinking of eating on Saturday, Friday? Or on Saturday? I guess around like 7. Find me food in X category around 7 on Friday. Pick at random. Open table booking reservation. It's like you play food roulette with your girlfriend or wife.
Or just you say, I'm hungry, fix it.
Yeah, I'm hungry, fix it. That'd be a fun little exercise.
Okay, it looks like it got stuck on the name.
Well,
part.
it's only stuck because it's not going to let me. So it says, but completing the booking now requires entering personal details. So to speak to some of the security issues, right? It seems like it's making sure that I'm the one putting in the credit card stuff too, right? Because if I didn't show up, it gives me a $30 charge on OpenTable at this restaurant. So basically, what we're seeing here is we're seeing an opportunity to solve the age-old problem of where are we eating for dinner. No, we're seeing opportunities to at least get you put in front of the right information, but maybe not have you execute on things that are sensitive, which I think is interesting. I would have really liked. I think
you could always tell the Atlas like your name and email, phone, and all that stuff. So it has that information. Probably probably there's a way to enter that information somewhere, and just leave the card stuff to you. Like you can just take over. You could use takeover stuff to do those things. And if you think about it, like you spend so much time entering the same information on every form, like enter like name, address, phone number.
Well, doesn't like wait a second. What is this symbol? Because it doesn't so Google has that whole like form fill out thing, right? The pre-saved password stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
But it never works well.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether it'll be able to. What is this symbol? I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask Atlas. This is a clean shot. If you guys need a screenshot tool, clean shot. Brought to you by myself and my
wife. Plus. Do you see that? Ask anything. There's a plus near it.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add photos or files at the top.
Oh, browser. Wait, 1 second. What's browser memory? I'm actually just curious what browser memory is.
If you want to search your history, Like I visited this web page, I cannot remember it, something like that. There was actually a photo option there.
Yeah, so you can. It has a paste feature, so I'm gonna just do that.
Right.
Actions or automations menu. What? Okay, the key. Oh, the key is this magic key used to access tools. Okay. If you hover over it, you can see such actions available. This is intriguing to me. I can certainly have you fill out your details when needed, but for privacy and security reasons, I'm required to ask your explicit confirmation each time before entering any personal or payment info. Okay, so that's the thing.
Oh, I see. So
right?
Even if it remembers it, it will need your explicit confirmation.
I don't mind that at all. I think that's a very good fail-safe.
Fine. I think that's a good thing.
I think that kind of covers off on something we were concerned about, right? Is that issue. So any other thoughts, any other ideas before we kind of close this one out? I think I've got to get a weekend plan now. We got all the Halloween events here.
I'll say like another one under example.
Sure, let's show it.
So one of the things I do, let's see, Atlas. Okay, I'll share my screen now. So one of the things I really like, if I'm researching about a product, like which products to use, I think the best place to find out about them is G2. And I will just try to find like people's review and read the reviews and, learn from them. And the problem is like, if you use like deep research, any deep research products, or if you use like Manus and say like go to G2 and read the reviews, it's not going to be able to do it. Probably it's the same thing with LinkedIn. Like many of these things, they actually block you because you're not real. Like it's the bots, and they don't allow bots to like look at scrape so many pages. So one way you can do is like if you are blocked that way, you can actually use a real browser. In this case, right, on G2, read 10 reviews, and I put 10 because it takes time, right? And you could just say read all JotForm reviews, and then tell me top strengths and weaknesses, and you could just let it do it things. And this is another way to do research. Basically, when you're doing like web research, you can watch it do the research in front of you. And so it's going to go to the agent mode now, and it's going to go to G2. It found JotForm, and JotForm reviews. It's looking at the reviews. It's reading the top reviews. You could probably do the same, like, you're planning, comparing different restaurants, and you could basically ask it to read the reviews, and from there, see, like, whatever you care about, see if there's anything that makes sense for you. Like one restaurant probably has what you're looking for, and you could ask a query like that, a prompt like that, to find out. So it's reading the reviews. Encountered a new review from a nonprofit. So it got already 5 reviews. Continues. So it's actually taking time. Like it's and this could be an advantage and disadvantage. Like one of the problems with like chatbots or deep research agents is that they will shortcut some things. Maybe you prefer them to do like take the time to really understand each review and then make a decision after understanding them all. So it seems to be doing lots of screenshotting, by the way. That's interesting. It can actually read it, but it it prefers to take a screenshot of the page, and that's actually what it's slowing.
I wonder
So
why.
might be that you know, OpenAI, reviewing all the things that are happening, they will probably like improve this kind of stuff, and that should bring a huge improvement in the speed. Right, looks like we are almost there.
Kind of curious why it's doing a screenshot instead of like you can do a HTTP request and get like a page's info, and it's an LLM. So I don't know. Maybe that's fair. I'm
It
actually
doesn't
not
even have to do a screenshot because it can actually see the page,
Yeah.
see what's visible on the page. So I think it's just released like a week ago. So I think it's just not optimized yet. These kind of things will be sorted out, and it's going to get much faster. So okay, it completed 10 reviews on G2. Top strengths: very easy to build forms and drag and drop, and extensive customization automation capabilities, helpful integration and data management. These are great. Top weaknesses: pricing and free plan limits, and limited customization and missing features, and integration quirks. And what is great is like it's actually linking to these users. So let's see if I click on this user pricing. This user didn't like pricing. Oh, it actually shows it here. Basically, I can make this larger to see this part. And right, Jotron, free plan is way too limited. They want more submissions from the free plan, which is understandable. And yeah, so basically, if you're doing a deep research, if you're stuck at something because they don't allow like uh, AI to scrape the pages, you could use Atlas to be able to do that research. It's going to take much longer, but you can just open it and leave it like that as well. Like just it's just going to continue to run while you do something else. Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm just really impressed with the fact that we've gotten to where we're at so quickly. I think with anything that people are acknowledging with like the concerns, just don't use it as your main browser, right? Like, and it seems like there are some fail safes in place to prevent you from, going on a shopping spree. It's really important to me that there is nothing that I put in the world that I don't want to do. Like the fact that it prevented me from buying that actually really made me feel better, right? Because I'm sure it has access. It needs explicit confirmation, and that to me is a big deal. So on the positive side, you can do a lot of great research with this, as we've kind of shown. You get more accurate research when it goes and scrolls through the pages rather than, if I looked up pricing for those different lead enrichment tools, I've got the wrong answer 4 out of 7, 8 times when I've done it on other LLMs or just web search because it's using blogs. It's not confirming on the pricing page. It really does do a thorough job. And like you showed, and it's the case with all these other places, there are anti-scraping and anti-API web search things that are being implemented by G2, by other review platforms. It's LinkedIn, right? We showed in multiple different platforms, we can get the information out of those platforms in the same way by typing a prompt. Whereas before we would kind of be blocked. So those are my 2 cents. It's a great research tool. Don't use it for everything.
I think it's one thing that makes this so powerful is it's easy to use because you already know how to use a browser. You are already using a browser every day to do things, right? You are using products, you are using Google to search for things, right? Whatever you are doing now, instead of doing it, you can just talk to ChatGPT and you can watch it do it. You can take control while it's doing those things, and you can like just give it more instructions. So this means it's just much easier to do than just writing a prompt. Like it's just, do you remember like there was all these guys about like so many prompt related guys, like everybody was trying to learn how to, there was even this like be a prompt engineer kind of
prompt
like
engineering was a
just
big
the
phrase.
future of employment is like being a prompt engineer, things like that, right? It went away because it just AI, the chatbots actually became much smarter. So you don't have to be such a great prompter to be able to describe what you are doing. But even if you are like people don't actually like spend time to write. Like people can't write much. That's a big, like it's very common. Like everybody is like that. We are busy. We don't want to write stuff. But people know how to like instruct, right? People know how to tell like, okay, go to G2 and read the reviews and just tell me what they say. That's it. And people can say that and just you know automate the thing that they usually do on a browser. So I feel like this is so important. This could be big if more people use it. But it's gonna really help also people automate their job and save so much time. So I'm really excited about it.
Me too. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure to leave a like and review. Things have been going well on our end. I appreciate your time, and we'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.
See you the next time. Bye bye.